Here we are then, Alton Towers 2022 opening day, and we're starting it where we start every Alton Towers vlog, in the queue for the Wicker Man. We've not had to run here, but we've still got here quite early, which is good. Today, I'm not doing a silly intro today, joined by Mark. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Had a good time last when it was September, so hopefully another good day. It's always good to start, you know, first ride of season on Wicker Man at Towers. Great way to start the day, should be.
Yeah, we got here nice and early, didn't we? We were on the car park 8:10, and yeah, we've had a bit of a wait, but it's worth it because we're not going to be waiting a while for Wicker Man now.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine like what, 2-3 trains from which you'll be on it, so all good.
Can I ask you as well, so I don't forget later on, how good was it getting in the park? It was no faff, was there?
No, I was surprised. Sometimes you get a bit of bag faff, but not today. Straight through. Scanners words. It was efficient. It was like you literally went from baggage check straight through. There was no wait in between baggage check and going through the scanners. It was like, well, off you go.
Yeah,
enjoy
agreed.
your day. And that's how it should be everywhere, really.
Yeah, agreed. It was good. I was really pleasantly surprised. Yeah. Jimmy, happy to be back.
Yeah, mate. Like you say, it was good to get through there quick. The quickest I've been through. And it's sunshine. As Mike
Sunshine, yeah. Yeah, me and you have got the layers on. Mark is thinking it's already like July Fest in his shorts.
Yeah, exactly. Shorts Fest.
Shorts Fest.
Looking forward to getting on Nemesis.
Yeah.
You know, making the most of it in its last season before it gets the retrack on it. So, you know, get as many rides as we can, I think.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a few on that, because even when it's got a busy queue, it still moves fast, doesn't it?
It still churns the trains out, doesn't it? So you imagine a few rides on that, I'd be well happy.
Definitely. Do you think the Smiler will open? There's a lot of talk that it might be closed, but we've said all along that it is what it is, haven't we?
Yeah, if it opens, it opens. If it doesn't, it's not a great loss to the day for me.
No.
You know, be good as well. Like, I was thinking, like, to watch the Heidi Park vlog a couple of weeks ago. Be good to get back on Rita and compare it. See if it isn't quite as good as Desert Race, but we'll see. We're good to get on it again, I think, and that and 13.
Definitely. Now, in the past, we've been quite critical of Towers about various little things, but today, we just want to enjoy the day. It's a nice sunny day here at Alton Towers. It's good to be back at a different park, and we just want to make the best of what is a very good theme park here in the UK. Wicker Man then, we've done it.
Yeah.
Not a bad wait, wasn't delayed.
Wasn't delayed. Opened on time. Running very well considering the first couple of trains of the season. So I was impressed with it. A bit of airtime. Happy days.
I made that the third train of the season that we were on, which I think is pretty good considering.
Yeah, agreed. You know, it's always nice to get here early. Queue's built up a bit on it, so you know, I say it was running very, very well considering.
Something we do have to mention, it is on one train today.
It is on one train, yes.
But at least we've done it early, because we were going to go to Nemesis. It's probably as well we haven't.
Yeah, I would imagine that's a good couple of hours now, that queue, for where it is. So, you know, one train, must be reasons behind it, but you know what, get here early and get on it.
Exactly. Jimmy, do you want to come in, give your thoughts quickly? How was it for you?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It's running well. Good to get on it, like you say, one train, so it's just good to get on it early.
Yeah, and something bringing Mark back in. No flames at the minute. There is the artificial flames though, so do you think maybe the flames are gone with the cost of everything going up?
I would imagine so for the time being, because it will be expensive nowadays to run it, especially currently. But even surprisingly, the mist isn't on it though, I'll be honest with you, but no flames either.
No flames, no mist, but we've been on it and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, exactly, you know, and just sometimes think that like there'll be a little bit of, you know, operation might be a little bit slow as well because they running it properly. But you know what? They worked hard in there, so happy days.
Yeah, what next?
Nemesis.
Okay, let's go. On the way to Nemesis, we took a quick stop on the way and had a go on Duel. It's opened early. Usually it opens at 11 o'clock, but it's 10:30 and it's open. We didn't use the guns this time, but they are on and all the targets are on. However, somehow we still got scores. For some reason I got 1,100 and Mark got 500 and Jimmy got 200, yet none of us actually picked up the guns, so we're not really sure how we managed to score those scores, but there you go. It's good to get on Duel. One of my favourites, Alton Towers, actually. I just think it's good to chill out and have a bit of a laugh with your friends, especially if you are using the targets and trying to win with the scores. Mark's getting ready for a race before I can ask him about Duel. Don't know what he's planning for. You're doing some sort of marathon training here, ready for November or something?
Yeah, the Towers half marathon.
You gonna do it?
I might watch.
Might watch. The rides are open while it's on, so you can come and watch Mike's doing it. So
Yeah.
we can watch Mike do it, and then we can do the rides.
Mike's doing the 5k, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you should as well.
No, I'm good, thanks.
You can go. I can't do it. I'll injure myself. It's an absolute certainty.
Same.
Joel, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's good. I honestly, though, it is good, like for the targets, but I wish it'd go back to the haunted house. You know.
Yeah.
I think it's so much better then. But it's still a good fun ride anyway to do while you're here.
Yeah. Does Towers need more rides like Joel? More dark rides?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say it gives you something to do when the weather's not great.
Yeah.
Just somewhere nice just to chill out.
Definitely. Right. On to Nemesis.
Yeah, let's get it done.
Here we are then, Mark. 2 trains on Nemesis, and it's got a queue for the first time in how long while we've been here?
It's a long time since it's had a queue like this. But on an opening day, you're normally walking straight on, so fair play. Got on 2 trains, you appear to be chucking the trains out. Can't wait to get back on it.
Get used to hearing that, get used to not hearing that roar.
Yeah, it'd be unusual. It'd be like like Black Mamba at Fantasialand.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that really.
Where you just don't hear it the same, so get used to it.
Yeah, because on the planning permission it looks like they're saying they're going to fill the supports with sand,
Yeah.
which takes away the Nemesis roar or the B&M roar, which I'm quite disappointed about that, I've got to be honest, because it is an iconic sound, but you've got a theory behind it.
Yeah, when they close it next year, I honestly think they'll close the whole area.
Yeah.
I think they'll close Galactica at the same time, and I genuinely think that's because they'll start building or start the groundwork ready for SW9. There's, always here there's a still planning permission at the other side of Galactica, so if that's in there, it means they can have another noisy coaster in preparation for when it's done. Also kind of like fits in as well, like obviously we know Ford considered a B&M because it's on the plans and they had all the layout there, so they must have bought a slot with B&M. So he thinks like, right, okay, rather than build a B&M at Fort, let's build a new B&M at Towers instead, use that same slot.
What kind of B&M would you imagine it's going to be? Because I can't imagine it's going to be like a sit-down looper, especially not something like Dragon Khan or Kumba. They've kind of moved away from that B&M, so
I don't know unless they've got something in the works, a new style ride. I don't know, but I genuinely think that it'll be a B&M. I think they'll go for it. So obviously Chesterton are getting a B&M. They considered a B&M for Fort, so why not use the same slot with B&M and build something here instead?
We can move down a bit, so we'll do that so we don't annoy everyone behind us.
But actually, I genuinely won't be able to talk anyway.
No.
When it's all full of sand, but I genuinely think that they'll close the whole area because it's a long way to come from one coaster.
Yeah, it is because, well, like you say, it's a long way in the park to come all the way back here to find that there's only Galactica and, well, we don't know how long the retro squad's going to last for, do we?
No, exactly. So I think it just makes sense that when they do close it, they close the whole area and then start the landscaping in preparation for SW9 because it'll be due a coaster by then. If you think they might only come in 2024, maybe 2025, it'll have been 10 years?
Yeah.
Near enough 10 years for a new coaster at Towers, which unheard of really, because it's only like every 4 years or so, aren't they? So
yeah, what was Wickman took 2018 like icon, so you think now 2022, 4 years, so I think without COVID, this would perhaps have been a year without Nemesis if they'd have got rid of it maybe.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think at the end of the day, like, they must have done well with COVID, but you know what? We can actually save Nemesis rather than get without it and build a new coaster. We can do both.
There was a lot of talk that Nemesis might go, and I don't know if has the planning permission to to retrack this thing actually been approved yet?
I think it's near enough done and dusted.
Yeah.
Because obviously, everything that they've done, they're making it quieter. They're not making it any. It's just basically saying we're going to do it, and it's even quieter than it was last time. So there's no reason not to accept it.
Are they doing the right thing, in your opinion, in saving it?
I don't know. I always think it's a bit of an unusual move because Towers isn't really sentimental.
No.
If you think about corkscrew going in black hole, people love those rides, and they said no, we're getting something new in instead. So it is unusual for them to turn around and say, yeah, we'll keep it.
At least we'll be able to talk in the queue when it's got sand in the supports.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I think. From the whole roll point of view, I'm glad they're keeping it. It's a fabulous coaster.
Yeah.
But it's a surprising move, I'll be honest with you. I expected it to go.
Do you think it'll get new trains? I think it will.
I hope not, you know. I really don't want the vest restraints. I don't particularly like them on the B&Ms.
No, agreed. Especially when you think about Banshee. I hope it wouldn't have those restraints because they were vile.
Yeah, but even when you think about obviously the vest restraints that you get on the dive coasters, the vest restraints that you get on the wing coasters, I just don't think they're a great restraint, to be honest.
No, they're a bit restrictive.
Yeah.
How much do you think it's down to B&M that Nemesis is staged? Do you think they've sort of said to Towers, look, this is one of our most iconic coasters, we'll cut you a deal to keep it, sort of thing?
Possibly on there. I don't know. They must have offered, if they have, then they've offered a decent cut. Because like I said, it's not, the park's not sentimental like that.
No.
Don't get me wrong, it'll be good that it'll be here for another 30 odd years, you'd like to think anyway. So that'll be interesting to see what B&M have said. Or they may have said, like, we'll retrack it and give you a new coaster as well for this kind of price.
Yeah, they might have cut them a massive deal because, to be fair, it is one of the most iconic roller coasters in the world. There's no doubt about it.
Even like in the States and people like that, they're always like, I need to go and ride that Nemesis that's at Alton Towers. It's world renowned, really. Yeah,
definitely. But anyway, we'll hold it there for the SW9 and Nemesis speculation, and we're not that far from getting on Nemesis now. Just being held at the merge point, and then we're straight on, like we say, 2 trains. They're chucking the trains out, here it comes again now. Yeah, looking forward to it, and we'll see everyone after we've been on.
Great.
We've just taken our ride on the foot-tingling masterpiece that is Nemesis. How was that for you?
I enjoyed that, it was good. Got a little bit of a judder, but you know what? It's good to get back on it. It's been a while now, so it is an exceptionally good coaster, I'll be honest.
We said in the queue that the queue was moving fast.
Yeah.
Shout out to those ride ops because, well, some people have said that it's a totally new team on there. I don't know that, but if they are, then fair play. They've learnt the job bloody quickly.
Exactly. They're chucking the trains out, you know what, 15 minutes maybe at most.
Yeah.
So it was good. Good.
I'd gladly do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I mean, if the queue's going to move that quick all day, I don't know why we wouldn't do it again, to be honest.
I'm certain we'll do it again.
Yeah. We're going to do Galactica?
No, I'll give it a miss.
Going to give that a miss for now.
Yeah.
We'll check the queue out, but I'd imagine it'll be busy because it's always busy.
It's always busy. It's normally like a good hour for that.
So I've got to get this right to make sure that I heard this right. You think next year Forbidden Valley will be closed all season?
All season.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it opening. I reckon they might as well put all the work in here, because if they left it open, if there was thinking about SW9 in this area, you'd start to see it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to close the whole area, say, oh, we're doing work on Nemesis, which they will be, and everyone will be able to see that from the car park. But also as well, they won't be able to see any landscaping that's going on.
No.
And it'll keep it totally hidden for a long, long time.
It'll be a true secret weapon, Alton Towers style, where you really won't know what's going on until they announce it, because they are really good at keeping leaks from getting out with their new rides a lot of the time here. Sometimes you'll hear, oh, they're doing a wooden coaster, but you'll never know what type of woody they're doing. That's the thing.
Exactly. I genuinely think that's what will happen in it, and it just makes sense because you say it's a long way just to come down and do Galactica.
And you think it'll be a B&M?
I've just got. I said with it being a B&M, because they've already got the plans in for 4. You can see that it was blatantly that was going to be a B&M. Now obviously the B&M's not happening there, or it doesn't appear to be a B&M anyway. Unless
it's a B&M with Mack trains, but
yeah, exactly. So they must have bought a slot with B&M to say we need a coaster going in here.
Yeah,
so they must have bought that slot. So it makes sense then to still use the slot but just move it to a different location.
Yeah, and if anyone's wondering what Mark's on about with buying a slot, when you do get a coaster off a coaster manufacturer, you don't just kind of ring up and say, oh, we'll have a B&M invert next season. You have to book the slot and then the planning starts from there pretty much. Something along those lines anyway.
You'd have thought so, and they obviously quite clearly said there was 2 books. At least for 2 for 4 anyway, because there's 2 different types of coasters. So it makes sense that if you're not going to use that slot for 4, use it somewhere else.
Or here's a plot twist. What if Thorpe are building a Giga as well in a couple of years down the line after Exodus?
I don't know, it seems to cover the same area, and if it's going to go anywhere, it's going to go the other island that's mentioned on the plans.
Yeah.
The other side of Swarm, so I genuinely think it'd be a B&M here.
Just a quick one on Galactica. It is a 50-minute queue, so we'll probably be leaving that for today. But we'll get some off-ride shots of it anyway. We might come back later on and check how the queue's doing, but it's probably one that we're going to miss out today. Just a quick mention for the retro squad here at Alton Towers as well. Funkin' Fly's back for 2022. And I'm not sure what else is back. I don't know if the retro squad has been changed elsewhere in the park, so we'll check that out later on. A feature of our vlogs in 2022 has been food reviews, and someone shouting PB, not sure who. Yeah, so today we're going to be eating at the Burger Kitchen here at Alton Towers, which is this place right in front of us here. You can get annual pass discount here, so we'll go and buy a burger and let you know how it is. This burger meal with chips cost £8.75, and you get a Fanta or whatever drink you want with that. There's not much choice in terms of full fat drinks, but I went with the Fanta option because everything else was diet. Mark's gone with the same. You're going with a burger meal with chips and a drink, £8.75.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy's gone for something different, but he's got a gobful, so chicken. Excellent. Oh, it's gone out of focus. How was your burger?
I enjoyed that. Nice burger, chips, drink, £8.75. Well, fast and efficient as well. I was expecting maybe a little bit of a wait for my burger, but no, it's literally served, paid, walk around the other side. There you go, done, as it should be.
And the drink was self-service as well,
yeah.
Which means you don't have to confuse the staff if there's a big order. There's like 5 of you ordering and they've got to try and remember a different drink. There's none of that because it'd be self-service, so I think that's a good thing as well.
Yeah, it's just literally, there you go, get whatever you want out of thing.
I was going to ask you about the value, because even without pass discount, because you and Jimmy haven't got passes this year, you said it was good value. I didn't get pass discount because they forgot to put it through, but you know what, for £8.75 for a burger, chips and a drink, I'm not bothered. It's good value.
It is.
And yeah, I just think that it's probably the best theme park sort of service and speed and value for money we've had all year.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, because they realise though, it's like nobody wants to spend like an hour waiting for food. You just want to get your food and then you can go about your day, and you know what more could you ask for? Exactly.
And can't help thinking what a nice setting that is today, with the weather being so nice, and it's warm, innit? It's absolutely roasting. It's March, what's going on?
Yeah, I can't believe it. It's just like, I think it's the warmest opening day I can remember. It's good. Hopefully it's a sign for a bumper year for the sunshine at the theme parks.
Definitely, like 2018. The sun didn't stop shining that summer.
No, exactly. So I think it'll be all good.
Excellent. Smiler?
Yeah, all right then, yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
apparently it's got an hour's queue, so it gives us time to digest our dinner a little bit.
Yeah, agreed.
Here we are then, queue for the Smiler. It's a bit noisy with that speaker right there, but just thought I'd mention that we're in the queue for it. We don't normally do this unless Craig Toy's with us, and I can confirm that he is definitely not with us today. He's in Plopsaland. We'll have to do that soon, I think.
Yeah, it'll get done this year, I'm certain of it.
Yeah, see what happens with that, eh?
Yeah, let's see.
Not teasing anything like possible events or anything like that. No, definitely not going to mention that today.
Why would we tease events up Plopsaland?
Well, you never know, do you? Let's see what the year brings. Anyway, this is not going to be an annual ride because we do have an ERT on it in a couple of weeks, so see how it goes.
Yeah, it should be alright, you know. Hopefully it'll be running 4 trains then. Don't look like it at the moment for this, but I don't think it'd be that bad, maybe an hour for here for us.
Yeah, something like that. There's currently, well, we are caged at the minute, but there's no trains going around at the minute, so I think there's a bit of a breakdown situation. Before we get to the subject of reviewing the Smiler, just thought I'd mention that at the minute Enterprise is down. There's also another member of the Retro Squad in preparation for opening over there, so I'm sure they'll be open in time for Easter. It's only a couple of weeks away. Anyway, the Smiler, we're not normally very favourable about it, but we always end up in the back row.
Always.
Whereas today, front row.
Makes such a difference to that ride. It's tolerable at the front, you know, and you can appreciate it for what it is, rather than being worried that you're uncomfortable and juddery at the back.
Yeah, agreed. It's still not smooth, but it's definitely improved at the front, I'd say.
Yeah, massive improvement. If you're lucky enough to get a front row, it's a massive improvement, and it's, you know what, you can appreciate it for what it is.
Does it need a front row queue?
I think everybody's been in though, so...
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I hadn't really thought about it like that, yeah.
We just sit in a row of 4 people every time.
Very critical of the Smiler. I actually enjoyed that for the first half. The first half of it was quite smooth in comparison to the second half. I think at the back I would have really not enjoyed it at all, but at the front it's manageable. It's not too much of a headbanger for that first half. I don't like the second half of it. If it stopped where it goes to the second lift hill, I think I'd actually really enjoy it overall in any seat, but I just don't find the second half enjoyable at all. Overall though, I'm glad we've done it. I'm glad we got the front row, and I probably will do it on our ERT now, which is a couple of weeks away. Of course, I'll only do it once because I want to make sure everyone else gets more goes than me, because I'm not exactly a fan of it, but I probably will give it a go at the front row if I get the opportunity to do so. Probably going to do Oblivion next. So far, it's been a really good day at Towers. The queues are busy, it is sold out today, but we've had a good day. Always helps when it's sunny though as well. As the spokesperson of the video, Mark would like to give us a little bit of an update on what ride we're doing next.
I think we'll come back to Oblivion. It is currently on a 45-minute queue, and it does look like it is a good 45 minutes up. We'll head into Exeter and get on Rita at 13.
Yeah, we're not sure if what sort of train capacity they're on yet, whether it'll be on 1, 2, or in 13's case 3 trains, but all we can do is head round there and look. But I would imagine we'll do Oblivion later. It's not even 2 o'clock yet, is it?
No, it's not, no, so we'll probably come back to it later on in the day when you'd imagine most people let's head towards the Smiler for the last ride, so yeah, on Oblivion then.
Good shout. Just on the subject of 13, its baggage hold is now back in the main queue line, and we've queued about 45 minutes, Mark, something like that.
About 45 minutes. You imagine another 15 minutes from here because there'll be no bag faff on the station, so yeah, should be all good.
Excellent. It's moved all right, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's continued moving. That's all you can ever ask from. You just keep moving forward in it. So
it's not an easy one to get ride footage of, so unfortunately there's no off-ride footage of it, but we will talk about it once we've been on. Jimmy's going to give us an in-depth analysis of 13. How was it, Jimmy?
It was alright.
There we go, in-depth. In-depth. Mark's going to give us a short review.
It's alright. Don't mind queuing for that. It was, it's just a fun coaster at the end of the day, and 60 minutes as well, spot on.
Yeah, it was.
Good.
And 2 trains, not 3, but it didn't impact on it too much.
No, it didn't. Obviously, now you've got the baggage as well. Helps speed the queue along as well, and there's no just on and off the rides. So much easier than having the baggage in the station.
I was going to ask you about that because at Heidi Park we highlighted that as a thing that the Merlin parks in the UK could perhaps improve on, having got rid of the baggage holds before the stations. They're now back. I think it's improved our guest experience today. I really do.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Like on Smiler, there's you're not crossing the train to go and put your bag on. Same on here, and you're not like waiting for other people, especially on this, because you're getting your bag and then people are coming over trying to put their bags in, and it's just a bit of a mess. But now he's improved it massively. Yeah, now they just need to improve the one on Rita now, because that's still a bit of a free for all. It is. I like if they could implement what's on Desert Race, where it just turns round so it does the train. I think it'll work a lot better. Yeah, agreed. You got any more in-depth analysis for us, Jimmy?
I agree with about the bags.
There we go.
That definitely. The queue wasn't too bad either.
Excellent. Skyride? No, we'll leave it behind, eh?
You can walk over it.
We said earlier on in the vlog that we'd probably do a second go on Nemesis, and here we are in the Nemesis queue. Not queued this long for Nemesis since Fireworks 2019. Good to see the old girls popular still. Be even more popular after its retrack, I'm sure. Yeah, it will be. Reimagined Nemesis. Can't wait for it, It'll be interesting to see how it is and how popular it remains, because people might forget about it when it's not been here for a year. Yeah, you are genuinely shocked, aren't you, that they're retracking it? Yeah, I thought it'd go. Well, we both did, didn't we? Yeah, it's just surprising. Like I said, they're not known for sentiment. Yeah, I can understand the reasons why they might keep it. I just thought they'd just buy a new coaster, to be honest. Yeah, but we're getting reimagined Nemesis, potentially. I don't think it is actually confirmed. And, well, SW9 is going to happen at some point, isn't it? It's inevitable. It's inevitable, and I reckon it'll happen quite soon, I genuinely think they'll just capitalise on Fort 1 year, and it wouldn't surprise me if SW9 is the year after. Chessington's next year, isn't it? Yeah. Fort the year after. Or is that 2025? From the information, it's groundwork starts going to in the end of 2022, so you'd imagine it'd be 24 when it opens. It says 16 months. Yeah, so that'll be 24. Nemesis will be 24, and SW9 25. Yeah. And Pleasure Beach 2026. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe. Yeah, hopefully. Right, we're moving. Yeah, this queue is actually moving really quickly again. Like the Nemesis queue that we were on about before, it just absolutely shifted. And even though we're queuing up in the extensions, it's moving nice and quick once again. Really can't fault the staff at Alton Towers today. They have made the best of it. They've done so well. On everything, they've not hung around. It's literally like trains in, off, get everybody else on, send it. Happy days. And I'm guessing you're cold with your hood up. Or you're practicing being a scare actor. Yeah. Quite chilly with when the sun's not out. Warm in the sun, but a bit chilly outside of it. Typical spring day. Yes. Anyway, I reckon it'll take us about half an hour, 40 minutes from here, but it'll be worth it. Here we are then, in the Oblivion queue. Filming may be shaky because I'm walking and filming, but from an hour's queue earlier to what is probably a 5-minute queue, 10-minute queue at most.
At most, happy days.
Glad that we're going to get on it, and we're even going to get a sunset ride on Oblivion. You don't get one of those very often in March.
Not in March anyway, but it's good. I'm glad that obviously they extended till 6, so
yeah, agreed. And we've just been talking to the guys from Towers Times, and they've just been saying that Wickerman's still got a 2.5 hour queue. So if you want to join it, you'll get a night ride.
I'll pass tonight, I think.
You'll pass?
I'll pass tonight.
The Jimmy's doing it.
Yeah, Jimmy's staying.
He says he's not.
By the end of it.
Just get a hat on. Buy some merch. Buy yourself a hat.
I have actually got my hat.
Get a hat. Get another jumper. Get a Towers coat, a Smiler one or something. Join the Wickerman queue and you'll be all good. He's not having it, is he?
I have actually got my hat.
Not having it. He's not having it.
Not having it.
Well, you know what? Fair play. Fair play.
Yeah, at least they've not just sort of shut the queue 2 hours before park closed and said, well, that's your lot. They're still giving people a chance to do it regardless.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, you know, just chuck the trains out, 8 o'clock finish.
Right, we'll do, I was going to say Wickerman, we'll do Oblivion and then we'll go and check out the merch, eh?
Yes.
Excellent. How was your ride on Oblivion?
It's alright, does what it needs to, Oblivion. Get some good airtime coming down the drop, what more could you want? Exactly.
Nice short waiting time as well.
Short waiting time, no stacking on the brake run, happy days.
Tell you what, it was cold in that tunnel though.
It was cold up top as well, I tell you.
Yeah, so I mentioned it when we were up there. Would you pay for a like walk Oblivion kind of experience, similar to what we did at Cedar Point, the Sunrise Tour?
I think there needs to be a bit more to it.
Yeah.
Like maybe go in the maintenance areas, things like that, but yeah, would be good.
Yeah.
Especially on a day like this when you can look out over the views.
Yeah, because I think Thorpe have brought back the coaster climb stuff, haven't they?
On the Swan, they have, yeah.
Yeah, is it just the Swarm for now?
It is just the Swan, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they'll bring it back across both parks.
Hopefully.
Jimmy, in-depth analysis, how was Oblivion?
Very, very cold.
Very, very cold. Excellent. There was the analysis. If we can, we'll go and check out the merch. It depends how busy Tower Street is, I guess.
Yes, let's have a look at it.
Because if it's really, really busy, I don't think we should get in the way of people who are more likely to buy than us, but you can always check it out.
It'd be good to have a look in there anyway.
Yeah, right, let's go. Coming to the end of our day at Alton Towers. Unfortunately, we've not been able to go in Tower Street trading. The queue was rather large, and Mark's unfortunately not got his dairy milks.
No, I was going to go in for, but you know what? It has been a busy day in general here today, but it's been a good day. Very, very, very good day. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Been good to get back on Wickerman, get back on Nemesis. And you know what? Every staff member here today has literally worked very, very well. They've chucked the trains out, they've served efficiently in the food outlets. Been thoroughly enjoyable. Been a great, great opening day here at Towers.
Agreed. We normally come away with a couple of grumbles and complaints, but I genuinely can't think of anything where I could say to you, well, what could they have done better? Because I don't know how you'd answer it. So I will ask you that, but is there anything they need to improve on, really?
No, not really. I'd say they've been getting into the park was good. On the rides has been good. It's been busy, but you know what? Not minded at all. It's been good.
We were asked in one of our recent videos to discuss pricing. £42, I believe you paid today.
£42 to get in, but you know what? I don't mind it. But when it's been like, sometimes you'll come to Towers and you might be hunting for a ride because you'll go around and a ride will go down. This will then become really busy, but there's been none of that today. And you know what? They extended as well. Early on, they said, look, going to open until 6. Happy days.
Yeah. Any particular highlights?
Wickerman.
Excellent. Good stuff. Jimmy, can you give us an in-depth analysis? Oh, wait a minute, he's gone to Wickerman. He's not really there, is he? He's doing Wickerman.
It's a hologram.
It is. Didn't go to Wickerman then, Jimmy?
I didn't.
You didn't? No. Too cold. Too cold, too old. Something like that. You had a good day?
Yeah, it's been good.
Excellent. Really, really enjoyed today. It's one of those days where you're thinking about it ahead of it and you're thinking, opening day at Towers, every enthusiast is probably going to go. Then they say they're sold out, then they extend the hours and you're thinking, oh wow, this is going to be a bit of a chaotic day. Come away thinking, can't wait for coming back in April now. It will be a while until we're back. We will be back at the end of April for our Coaster Club event here, which I am really looking forward to. But yeah, it's just, I can't really think of anything else to add with what Mark said. Operations have been good. They've managed any sort of breakdowns really well. The catering situation was handled really well. Fast service, nice food. It was proper fast food service. You weren't waiting 25 minutes for something that was of poor quality. It was quick service, good quality. Enjoyed it, value for money, can't complain. Would have liked to look at the merch, but so does everybody else. And we did a ride on Oblivion rather than going to Towers Street, so do you know what? Fair enough. Good to see a lot of enthusiasts here, chatting to various people throughout the day. To the guy who spoke to me in the Nemesis station very quickly as we passed, I just want to say thanks as well for stopping me for a very quick chat, and thanks to everyone that stopped us for a chat today. It's always nice to know that you are enjoying our content, and if there's anything we can do better, please let us know in the comments section below, because it's always a massive help going forward. And of course, a big thank you to everybody who does support what we do. Many thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video, which will be maybe Blackpool, maybe Fort Park. I'm not actually sure at this point, but yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.